then have 4,000 range for the 2,000. Okay, there we go. That has been refreshed, and we are saying it is excellent. All right. Hopefully, I had when I ran OBS for the first time, it was that really weird stream where I was trying to do chemistry for our study room at the end of the hall. And I had basically decided, yeah, no more from the studio. I'm gonna do something that actually has decent so to do. Decided on OBS because it's really popular. Open source, open source has a lot of cool doodads that I'm learning to use. I just ran it while I was over there with the internet sucked and it said, okay, you get better than like 1,000. And I'm like, I don't know if that's good or not. And then I finally looked up whether that's good or not, and apparently it's shit, so, you know. But I fixed that. I fixed that. What do we have for today's? Part two of the midterm tomorrow. Um, Today's midterm that was earlier this morning, or I guess this afternoon because that all starts at noon. Either I cooked or I cooked. You know? So it'd be like that. Anyway, this is problem set 7. It's week 8 right now. We'll have problem set 8 next week and problem set 9 the week after that. And then I am done with homework for this class. And yeah. I'll also pretty much be done with streaming probably not that Tuesday, but I'll try maybe that Friday the 7th, maybe. I mean, I move in for Cascades on the 8th, like that's first day of rehearsal and everything. So I won't be doing anything during the summer. At least I probably won't. Alright. Goal of this problem is to approximate E. Let's actually first that was close. Where put the pear wiggler? Anybody remembers the pear wiggler? Complete the sentence. Cubic approximation implies that for x equals 0, this is for x is approximately equal to 0, we need the x approximately equal to something. It's just the cubic Taylor thing, right? Yeah, thing is, I don't understand jack shit about Taylor Swift's, which sucks, because they are kind of on the test. Well, I know what's in the approximations here. Equals that. So it's the tangent cubic. Hmm. I don't know if this is this. That was literally yesterday. So it'd be like I don't understand this. Oh, it's the so linear approximation is f of a. That equals uh, is it that? Oh, 2 factorial. This thing is supposed to be from chapter 6-3. And this cubic approximation. Oh, so would this be just at. Shut up, I don't want to. fucking fan that's in here and how it's like it doesn't just like move the air like a big fan noise, but it also like has this stupid whistly kind of noise. It's just makes me go fucking. This is probably why I can't stay focused in this goddamn room. Just okay. Equals. Either 0 is 1. Let's just need the x all the way down, so 1. Negative n. I guess that is 0. Yeah, it is 0. Six over 3 x cubed. I mean, I guess. I don't really know what the fuck it's like complete sentence thing's supposed to be. I wonder if I can have a source like after video window. I don't think what that would like. Feels like this one is supposed to be super like stupid simple. It's not supposed to be overthought. And yet here I am, overthinking. We said 7, 5, 21, 24. Do Friday the 24th. Cubic approximation implies that for x about equal to 0, we have x equals approximately 1 plus x plus 1 half x squared plus 1 over 6 x cubed. Now approximate e. Jesus. That'd be e to the 1, right? Between like my computer fan going and the stupid fan in this room, I'm just I hate Tuesdays. Hmm. Genuinely. I guess approximating e is e to the. I don't know. I guess I'll just say that it'd be e to the 1 is approximately equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1/2 1 squared is 1 over 6 1 to the 3rd equals 2 plus 1/2 plus, well, I guess 1/2 is 3/6, so 2 plus 4/6. 2 plus 2/3. Two is 6/3, so equals about 8 over 3. Which I guess is true, because because e is just, well, okay. I just can't. It's about 2.71, and 8/3 is 2.67. That's not bad, right? And now show that it's accurate to within 1/8. See, the calculation you made is the fact that E is less than 3. Duh. So we have that E is approximately equal to 8/3. I'm not there. Smart ground cap for like 12 minutes. Approximately equal to 8/3. I need some value about. But when that's recent enough to remind myself to bend it instead of locking it behind me because I hyperextend all my joints. Accurate with 1/8. So to do this, find that and damn it, why is it every time you go back to this web page, it scrolls me all the way to the bottom? I don't want to be on the bottom. We have the string within. Oh, someone's actually doing the social the annotation. Love being the first one to respond to discussion posts, and it's like, put a post and respond to a classmate. It's like, I'm the first one here. Can't wait for you guys to say something so I can respond to you to get the credit. So we want, let's see, remainder. Oh god. To approximate. Let's see. So by the corollary to Taylor's theorem, we have this cubic, so k equals 3. R3 x equals 1/8. X greater than 0, less than 3. We don't really have a bound, I guess, for all x. But we're just approximating this. Okay, that's not right. Right? Okay, so that a equals 0. X equals 0, basically. Yeah, because if you look at the graph of e to the x, it's like e right there. Wait, no. It intercepts at 1. So he's like in there. So we take maybe this. We take half of x equals e to the x. 3 of x equals e to the x equals 8/3. Uh, why does this keep feeling so? Oh, hey, nice to see you. I'm not really teaching math, I'm just doing homework and being frustrated at it. Um, I'm not very good at it. I'm not qualified to teach in any way. Um, this is the last math class I have to take for my degree, thank God. Because next year all I have to take is organic chemistry and biology and some other stuff. But yeah, I'm just doing my homework. I guess like the talking out loud, sort of thinking through it. Uh, I guess it kind of helps me think. It's f3 of 1. It's not really 8 equals. It equals x squared plus 6x cubed f3 of 1 equals 8/3. Or I guess this is an approximation. So from here, approximately equal to, what is that? I know this one. I'm supposed to have this memorized for tomorrow's midterm. X to the n over n back and forth. So f of the absolute value of the x, approximate value of show that. I hate show that questions. They are the worst. Note you may use the fact that e is less than 3. Oh, yeah. Wait. You can later, but I always rewrite it because it's what I'm supposed to have memorized the more the more I learn. So we do p plus that are equal to 1 over 8. So we have to get that's just so we get x and over 4 over x cubed over 6 be less than or equal to 1 over 8. And we have to multiply that. See if anybody wants to come inside. I think they do. Cross multiply, so we have that. So they're equal to 6 x cubed equal to 6 over 8. That's the remainder. I guess it implies that the f of x implies the other thing's true. It goes on the outside. So x is equal to cube root of 6 over 8. Well, that says values of x. That's not the same problem I should be using. I do all this stuff and these class problems that we do the work through during lecture, and it's like, shit. And none of the homework is like this. Where is that thing that? Yeah, right. So I got row 8. Row of anything larger than 1 means the series diverges. Value, we can want what values of x. Is that what we're talking about? We want 3 of x. Be no, we don't want that value to be less than 8. We want the error. We want the error to be less than 1/8. So that means we want the 1 plus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 6 be greater than 7 over 8. I don't think that's right either. So right now we have e equals 3 approximately. With remainder. So proof, make proofs. All these bounding the errors. It's another for what values of x. I don't think this is a for what values of x because we have x. We just have to show that it's accurate within 1/8. How have I been up for 40 minutes and haven't even solved the first problem? There are 3 questions on this sheet. Question 1 has 3 parts, A and B, which you've already done, and C. Question 2 has 1 part. Question 3 has 4. Yes. just giving me error. So no UX difference. So the maximum of E, I guess, put that lower. E is less than 3, so equals 3. Using this whole M equation, so remainder R3x, or is well, the absolute value, but E is positive, is less than or equal to M over K1 factorial. Yes, factorial. So absolute value x equals 1. Okay. X. X equals 0. So 2, 3, or k equals 1 factorial. The 0 to literally anything is 0. 0 to the 0 is that the one that my professor said was just like, it's some weird number, but it's not 0 somehow? I think he said something like that. So we need 3 over k plus 1 factorial less than or equal to 1 over 8. I think. So we need k over 1, it'd be 3 halves. 3 over. What if k were like. So, okay. It's 2, then it's 3 over 3 factorial, which is 6. If it's 4, if it's 3, it's k, it'd be 4 factorial. It's 24, so 3 over 24 is equal to 8. So k equals 3. Now I don't know what that means. So this means E is approximately equal to E first, which is approximately equal to, which is equal to 1. Oh yeah, because k comes from that part. Okay, sorry. Is it less than or equal to, or is it just straight up less than? 0.24 is straight up 1/8. Well, raising a cubic. So, and that returns us a quadratic. So I'm gonna say, boop, boop. It is to be k equals 4 plus 1 over 3 factorial x cubed x plus it's all 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 factorial. 148, 60, 1. Okay, so equals 3. Plus 1 factorial x. Okay, plus x equals 0, or is approximately equals 0. Less than 3. So the max the error could possibly be is 3. And 1 over 8. So factorial 2. I guess we're starting at n equals 0, right? Series. Yeah, we're starting at n equals 0. So I guess it doesn't have to be less than or equal to what, or just less than, it has to be less than or equal to 8. K equals 4, so you get 3 over 4 plus 1 factorial less than or equal to 1 over 8. 3 over 1 1. 3 over 24 less than or equal to 1 over 8. K equals 3. This is valid. That's good enough, right? That is good enough. At least it's got to have to be. Alright, problem 2. We're only, what, an hour in? 50 minutes in. Oh, I really did start late today. This equation is a fact, it has one real solution. The best we can do is approximate a value. Use a quadratic approximation at a equals 0 to approximate value. Okay, this we've had practice problems around, right? audition for the calc on Sunday. It went okay, I guess. Like 2x 7 minus 2x has one solution x. Quadratic approximation v equals 0. No, that's not right. I don't think that's how you read that, but. So anyway, I think the audition went okay. I mean, I did not pick up on the choreography as fast as I was hoping to. Holy shit, what was I talking about? Sorry, I have a work group chat that goes absolutely buck wild in the middle of the game. Oh, they're bitching about Albert. Yeah. So they're talking about I work at the dining hall, right? And it's like I have student workers, and apparently at the staff meeting, like the class-wide staff meeting today, they were like, we need to crack down on these students, talking in a huddle at the stations that are really boring and just like have nobody coming by to order. It's like, what? You're trying to crack down on the students standing around talking when we're supposed to just be standing there waiting for someone to order? Like, what the hell? That's ridiculous. We're not like we're not like there to have fun, but we are here to we're not there to have fun as work and not do work, but like when there's nothing to do and like the saying there, if there's time to lean, there's time to clean, except what the fuck am I gonna clean? At the end of the night when I'm getting like the 3-step buckets and scrubbing down everything, I mean, yeah, there's stuff to clean, but like if I'm just standing behind the line waiting, like I'm not gonna haul up the bucket of sanitizer and start scrubbing at sneeze guards. It's like it's so ridiculous. Let's see what we have here. Not that. Oh, but medical forms for yeah. just wondering if we think of this. Playing those hallucinations. Is Harry eating like functions? Can we get that? Oh, we don't need that. Coefficient. Value there. So we have all this like stuff floating around. I don't know how to use it. B equals 0, quadratic approximation. Hmm. I'm going to say, okay, these functions are equal to each other. So if we quadratic approximate each side, I'm just gonna say maybe f of x, g of x, f of x, 2e the x, x equals 2e the x, f of x equals 2e the x. Right? Yeah. Sticking it to up front is nothing. So f of a equals a presumes g of x equals 7 minus 2x. G a equals 7 because a is 0. G prime of x equals -2. G prime of a just equals -2 because there's no x's to substitute in. G double prime of x equals 0. So there's that. So let's see. Can I? You know what? I don't want to split it into two. I don't know how to do anything like that. I'm just gonna say f of x equals 7 minus 2x minus 2e to the x. If I get it wrong, so be it. 70 in this class is still apparently B. X equals 7 plus 2x minus 2e to the x. Prime of x equals 2 minus 2e to the x. Double prime of x equals -2e to the x. A equals -2 from 0 to 7. That turns into 0, that equals -2 equals 5. And prime of A equals -2 minus 4 prime of x two. Um, x. And then we have to stick it into the x minus a form. Roughly equals, I guess, yeah, x roughly equals x minus a zeros. True for fun. Right? What's the approximation of 2? These are 7. Thank you. It's just a little light up in here. It's not really a place to. This isn't really like an official. It's a study room, you know? It's not great at much. Let's see. You can't, thankfully, like, it's not, OBS says it's not picking it up, but there's this fan that's going in here. I've been complaining about it for a while. That's got this like kind of annoying whine going to it all the time, and it's just a pain. Oh well. Like, maybe I was right with the whole f of x, g of x thing. That means I would have to set the approximations equal to each other. Rewrite all that out. It's 2e to the x, 2e to the x, 2e to the x. So a 2, 2, 2, g of x equals 7 plus 2x, g prime of x equals 2, g prime of x equals 0. 7 minus 2 x, but at a it would be 7, negative 2, and 0. G of x is just equal to 7. Is that like 2 times x minus a plus 2 times x minus a squared plus 2x minus a cubed 2, 7, 4, I guess, minus this case. Will be an x minus a situation. Because this is the 0th term. This would be squared. 7 minus 2x minus a is 0x minus a squared. 2 plus, since a is 0, 2 times x is 2x squared equals 7 minus 2x, and then the 0 just 0. So we have 2x equals 2x plus 2, 7 plus 2x. That of x squared. So this is an approximation. 2x squared minus 5 equals 0. And then that is a solution, like I mentioned, I'm sure. Or yes, 2 squared equals 5 by 2, x squared equals 5 halves, x approximately equal to square root of 5 halves. I'm going to say that's the answer to that one. Do not trust me to explain any of this math. I have 70% average in the class right now, which according to the syllabus is still a solid B. Yeah, B minus to B plus is 65% to 84%, so I guess it's on the B minus side. So today and tomorrow I have a 2-part midterm, the second midterm of the term. And, well, I guess it was earlier today that I had the first part, and either I did really well on it or I'm cooked. But this is, me streaming doing my homework is just, sort of talking into the void kind of for me. And just forcing me to get it done, because I procrastinate a ton. It's 2x. And a equals 0. And then I have to actually write it down so I can turn it in later. Technically, it's not due until Friday, and usually I'm the sort of person that says, due today? Due today. But, this stream has been up for an hour. You can see that I'm um, 2x equals x, 7 is 2x, x, and I have to rewrite all of this down. It's that space. That's I have a love-hate relationship with e to the x. It's really great when you're doing integrals or it's just it straight up e to the x. It's you don't change bits. There's, but then you get to some e to the n stuff. Weird. 7 minus 2x. Part of x equals of x equals 0, 0. So quadratic approximation of each one. So 2 plus 2 x minus a plus 2 x minus a squared equals 7 minus 2 x plus 0 x minus a squared. Rewriting this whole thing down. 5 squared equals 5 over 2x square root of 5. Alright. Now time for problem 3 of 3 on this homework. And of course, it's one of those that's like A, B, C, D. So it's questions where I just wish they like be like, all right, question 1, question 2, question 3. And it's, I mean, like, it's kind of nice when like it's question 1, A, B, C. They're all like similar problems. If you solve one, like, okay, what are we to use for this? Takes out some of the guesswork, right? I guess that's the reasoning behind it, but it's still, feels like I have way more to do than I actually do. Alright, so Taylor series of x equals 1 over x. A equals 5. Cn equals a over vector. Okay. Have a page about this. So we have yeah. So wait, what works? Yeah, so that I need to do 4, I guess, equals 1 over x. And then you take the derivative of that. You get 1, just 2x, then I get 3. X 3. 6 x fourth equals 24 x the fifth. Okay. At a equals 5. A equals 1. A equals 1 over 25. A equals 2 over 25 is like 120. I think we're getting a dead factorial on the top, and then we're getting a negative So it's positive. If n equals 1, it's negative. Yeah. Over. I'm not the greatest at seeing these kind of patterns. D, it's increasing x to the n plus 1. Well, I mean, I have to use the x minus a to the n. And they're somewhere, right? Can you learn parameter? What? Circle, square? If you got like a rectangle, you just add the sides of the of like all. For parameter, it's real simple. You just take whatever shape you got. And if I just put it this way, something like this. That's not be a real thing, but you just take the amount of sides you add. For circles, little different. You get your radius r, you divide by 2 pi. Yeah, that's your circumference of your circle, which is the radius. Like I said, I'm not qualified to teach math in the slightest, so I am definitely not a math teacher. I am a college student. I'm not even going into education. I'm majoring in biochemistry so that I can be an eye doctor. Makes this in species. We have to find C. Honestly, what keeps getting added up, right? The answer. I think that's it. I'm good. So, thanks. I have to write down all the work because that's like 50% of the points. Square root 2 is cubed 3 of x equals 6. I think I can probably stop there. So that's about as much as you need to recognize that something is factorial. A equals 1 over 5, f prime of A is 1 over negative 1 over 25. F double prime of A is 2 over 125. I'll put the third one on here. It's negative 6 over, what's 625. I guess a real small spell book is, let's see, n equals 0 to infinity of negative 1 to the n because it's alternating, and then factorial over x to the n plus 1. I've done calculus on these. You guys in high school, huh? So, honestly, um, see, I'm kind of the opposite. I love chemistry. I wouldn't know much. I really don't know much about biology because I was a freshman in high school when the pandemic hit, and like where I went to high school, freshmen are all required to take biology, right? So I took that. So I was in biology class my freshman year of high school, and about 3/4 of the way through the school year, the pandemic hit, and we were all suddenly at home, and I learned nothing from any of my classes for the rest of the year. Still learned more than I did in Algebra 2 my freshman year. Because I think I've told this before, but I don't think I had any viewers when that was. But when I did Algebra 2 in high school, I had this teacher that was like fresh out of college, or maybe she was like a couple years out of college. She clearly knew how to do math, but she just could not teach. The class average was like a D when like halfway through the first semester. So the school district they her class usually didn't allow retakes, but they allowed everybody to retake as many tests as they wanted to. And then when we took the final for that semester, they curved everybody's grades up really hard. I really earned a C in that class, but I got a B. And they fired her. And they replaced her the next semester with this guy they pulled out of retirement who had like taught at the school for probably 30 years or something. They pulled this guy out of retirement. He had been like very casually substitute teaching at our school, but they pulled him out of retirement to like fully teach for the rest of the school year. And then what happened 2 months later? Pandemic. So I learned like nothing in Algebra 2, and then in pre-calculus, like that wasn't much better. I mean, I had the math teacher I would have for like the next 3 years. I loved Mrs. Headley. She was a great calculus teacher, but learning online, I just can't really do it very well. So, wait, this is find the Taylor series of fx at 1 over x at a equals 5 by observing that fx. And using 1 minus. Huh. Okay. Well, that's just a matter of rewriting things. Um, we should not erase that solution because it said you should get the same solution because, I mean, it's the same Taylor series, right? So, that f of x equals 1 over 5 minus 5 plus x. It's like a minus minus x, so it winds up being over x. Is it just another way to get to x? I guess. So 1 over 1 minus r equals the n, and then you need the x, let's say, the n thing, or Taylor series. So you have plus x to the n, and you have x minus a, except a is 0, n. What's the fact we're looking for? My work group chat is still talking about being told to not stand around, even though literally your entire job is to stand around. Um, Last, keep forgetting that it is not actually 0. I think you can like spin this, can you? So what we got before was -1 to the n, x equals 1. How did my battery zero go off? Okay, I have about an hour. It makes sense. I had 100% when I came in here. It took about an hour and a half into stream, which is probably gonna be my longest stream ever so far. What is college like? College is awesome, honestly. My first year has gone by so fast. Probably one of the most important things about college is to like come in and find a group of people you want to like. I'm in marching band. I do a lot of marching band stuff. So coming into college, like I already knew that a lot of my friends would be band people. I already knew that like I would have that support system, but it's like so like you just, there are also like so many clubs on campus for like just about anything you can think of. A lot of subjects have their own like groups. Like there's a physics student group, there's a chemistry like student group, and it's just like, and then um, there's identity-based groups. There's groups for just about anything you can think of, and if one group doesn't have like the people that you want to hang out with, there will always be others. But that's like the most important thing because like sort of you're in college have to learn like school stuff and have how to learn how to be an adult and like how to learn how to like you're going to be probably making a budget for the first time, you're probably going to be making a doctor's appointment for the first time, like without your parents, and it's like, oh, I kind of forgot like how much goes into the general maintenance of myself. And you're very much reminded, oh yeah, I have to do stuff now. Like on campus, I think it really depends on the school, but you're not allowed to have any in your dorms. Uh, you're not allowed to like have anything in class. I mean, people have like my roommates have pepper spray and like that sort of self-dispense stuff. If you like more seriously, like it depends on what it is. If you have like pepper spray or like a little thing for self-defense, like there's nothing's gonna happen about it. Everybody carries that. If you have like a serious weapon like a gun, like you could like actually get expelled and shit. Um, which is so I do color guard, with the flags and everything. And one part of color guard is that like we spin these mock rifles that are pieces of wood that are in the silhouette of a rifle. And because color guard comes from a military tradition, and like rehearsals are way off campus at the football stadium. So, like, if you're going to or from rehearsal, if you're on campus, you have to carry your equipment in a flag bag to like be safe. Um, for things that are in between, like I guess large knives or I don't know, like a bow and arrow. I mean, it would depend, but you'd want to be really sure that like this is for archery practice, or like there's a what's it called, the martial art with the swords, like it's for kendo practice. Honestly, being like my campus, I don't know if there's like a reputation for safety or not. It is the dirty huge, but like it's not going to be like robberies, assault. That's not really a big deal, especially if like a lot of campuses have like these poles that like have an emergency call button on them. A lot of campuses are pretty well lit, like at night, or at least around the dorm areas. Every campus is going to be different. I only know mine. But honestly, you're more likely to be like, if you go out partying, if you go out and like, if you go out into sketchier areas of town at night, or like go looking for trouble, I guess you'll find it. And I don't mean that in like a she's getting what she's got coming to her sort of thing, like victim, like blaming the victim. Um, because nobody should be like date raped in college, right? But in the majority of areas on campus, it's it's perfectly safe, honestly. It's not that weird of a question, you know. You're going away from home for the first time. It's like, of course, you want to know if you're going to be safe on campus. Yeah. So that's, that's wait, he's still talking about work. Okay, good. People are actually responding to the discussion post. Good. Um, back. So we have Not a 6. I have terrible handwriting. And then find the interval of convergence. It's a quick way to do this in segments, both the ratio test and the need to check endpoints about geometric sequences. Oh yeah, geometric series are they have endpoints. X plus some 1. There's a lot of like art clubs and stuff on campus, and there's a lot of opportunities to like, if you like design, there's gonna be probably, I know at my campus, at the student union, there's like a full craft center that has like, I think it has like a painting studio and a ceramics area and like there's like a sewing room and like a metal workshop and a kiln and everything. Um, I haven't been, but I know there's like a lot of people like find like specific forms of art that they really like to do and like find each other at the craft center. If you're into like fabric arts, there's both my roommates knit. Well, one of my roommates crochets, the other knits. They would, he would be so mad with me if I tried to call her what she does knitting. And like there's a group of people in like on my floor that gets together and like does that. So there's all sorts of opportunities because like it's not like high school where you've got like maybe 1,000, 2,000 people around. There's like 20,000 people on campus. Like I guess it really depends on the size of your school. If you go to like a big state school, there's just gonna be like tens of thousands of people on campus. If you go to like a smaller liberal arts school, there's not going to be as many. But like if you go to a larger school, there's going to be people. So many of them are going to share your interests. So okay, find the series of ln x at equals 5. So a or b. G of x equals g prime equals 1 over x, g double prime equals. It's negative 1 over x squared. 2 over x cubed, because that's how it keeps going at a. That's, I'm going to guess that this is at n equals 1. I'm just gonna say at n equals 1. It's because that is then it will have to do with the natural log thing. And if I just say n equals 1, I can be like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna consider that. Alright. Well, Hey, go ahead. Are there any requirements for college? Again, a lot of these answers are really, it depends on where you go. Like academic requirement, like I got into my university, I'm an in-state student, so my application was processed really quickly. Um, by stats, I guess, I had a 3.9 GPA, I had like I ended up taking 5 IB exams by the time I got in here. I did marching band, I did winter color guard, I was the president of my school's Genders and Sexualities Alliance, and I did a couple of other things. What really matters is like you have a mixed variety of things. So, like, you do well in classes, um, or if you didn't do well, like your first year or two of high school, you improve, like visibly improve, and that you have like some stuff you do outside of school, which it could be a job, it could be like sport, it could be a club. Um, Leadership kind of roles help. Let's see, volunteering always is good for college. Yeah, it seriously depends on where you want to go. If you want to stay, I recommend staying in state, like at a public state university, like University of Oregon or Oregon State, or like Western Oregon, Southern Oregon, some of the universities in my state, because that means your tuition will be a lot lower. Personally, my thought process was unless it's somewhere like an Ivy League school or like I applied to University of California, Berkeley, which is a really, really good school. I thought if I'm going to pay this out of state tuition, then I want to be somewhere really good, you know? But I didn't get in because like 100,000 people apply for these really exclusive schools each year, you know? That's why they're super exclusive. So, and those schools look for things like did you take a lot of AP or IB classes or did you get an IB diploma and stuff like did you do activities that like coincide with what you want to major in? Like if you want to major in computer science, do you have like did you do like robotics or something? Honestly, just what I would say is do well in school and do things you enjoy outside of school that you would be comfortable telling like some 40-year-old like scrolling through your application about. Um, just do things. Yeah, my high school had an IB program. Probably not as rigorous as like IB programs in other countries, especially like um, India or Japan or Singapore, especially. I think it's more common on the West Coast for schools to be either AP, to like, it's like a 50-50 of whether you're going to end up in an AP or IB high school, honestly. Um, the tests are the tests, yeah. They're definitely difficult. I feel like um, the classes are a little less, like, I was like talking on a forum with like other IB students about the chem exam last year, and I was like, oh yeah, we just like a couple days before the exam, we finally finished going over all the content, except we had to study like section D stuff on our own. And they were like, oh my god, you didn't have it all finished before the exams, but also like on the west coast of the United States, yeah, you have to study some stuff on your own. on the west coast of the United States, school starts like really late after Labor Day, so it like cramming everything in. While some schools like on the East Coast start in like mid to late August is kind of a struggle, but yeah, it's the classes are definitely less standardized, especially between like even between school districts or like areas in the United States. It's not particularly standardized once you get past like the eighth grade. Um, because there's like the state standardized testing you take pretty much every year. For some schools, you like start that in kindergarten. It's the worst. But my school started in third grade through eighth grade. You have to take the state standardized testing every year, and then you have to take it again in 11th grade. Except me and pretty much everybody I knew opted out because it was right. They do that right before IB exams, and we don't pass those because those have an actual impact. Like you get college credit for that, and you don't get that for the state testing. But yeah, classes get honestly a little less state standard, like standardized before, like before high school or during high school. At least that's in my experience. But yeah, well, I have to log off for the day, but it was great talking with you guys, and I hope you learned something.